In this video, we're going to talk about a very interesting topic on brand awareness. Now, brand awareness as a word is made up of two parts, recall and recognition. Let's start with recall first. When I take a few words right now, आपके दिमाग में I'm sure ये brand जाएंगे. When I say the word 2 minutes, you may think of Maggie. When I say pizza, you may think of Domino's or Pizza Hut. When I say a burger, you might think of McDonald's or Burger King. When I say salt, you might say Tata Salt. When I say cafe, you might say Nescafe. So in this case, what is happening is that there are certain brand names already stuck in our head. And the moment you mention that category, immediately dimag mein aa jata hai wo brand name. That's called recall. Why even the category? And if I say I'm hungry right now, the first thing that we think is, chalo Zomato, Swiggy pe dekhte hain, kahan se khana manga sakte hain. That's exactly something called as a recall value or brand recall. Most of these brands today make sure that the recall value of their brand is high. Today, if you want to order anything at home, कुछ missing है, Zepto से order करते हो. Zepto का भी recall value काफी बढ़ गया है. Moving on to the other part is of recognition. When you go to a supermarket and probably you look at the entire counter and you start recognizing the brands based on their packaging, their color, that becomes recognition. So if I look at the confectionery or sweet section, and if I look at purple, it has to be Cadbury. If I look at golden, it could be Ferrero Rocher's or it could be 5-star. If it's an egg-shaped package, it could be Kinder Joy. So the whole idea is that कि आपने प्रोडक्ट को देखा और पहचान लिया. That's recognition. These together are very very important for a brand and some brands have nailed it. Look at Red Bull. Energy drink बोला तो दिमाग में Red Bull आता है. दुकान में जाके आपने सिल्वर ब्लू पैकेजिंग भी देख लिया तो आपको पता ही है Red Bull है. So the whole idea rests on these two particular parts. Well, for recall value to happen, your brand has to actually perform very well over a period of time with the right amount of advertising and jingles. But when it comes to recognition, brands spend a good amount of money on having the right packaging and also the right placement inside the store. When it comes to packaging, nothing beats Ferrero Rocher as a brand. In a clear glass container with golden color packaging, it's visible and recognized from any particular angle. That's the reason the brand is doing pretty well today. Another category of product that does pretty well on recall recognition is the alcohol category. They do very well in terms of recall value, obviously, because alcohol is something that people kind of favor on weekends or evenings, and they typically go for their favorite drink. But recognition also plays a major role. In this case, when you go to any wine shop or liquor shop, the packaging, the color that is used by these alcohol brands is what makes them get recognized very quickly. In this case, Jägermeister as a drink has a typical green color bottle and is recognized from any angle. That's the reason you play big on the recognition angle. Just to conclude the video, let's do a quick exercise. Let's look at the recallability trigger and the recognition angle for these brands. When I say McDonald's, recallability could be fast food or burger. Recognition is their famous logo M. When it comes to KFC, again, it could be chicken or fast food as a recall value. And the recognition angle could be the color red or the way the acronym Kentucky Fried Chicken KFC is written. When it comes to Baskin-Robbins, it could be the recallability angle is having an ice cream, craving for an ice cream, and recognition could be the logo itself or the color pink. When it comes to Cadbury Dairy Milk, the recallability could be want to have a chocolate or a sweet. On the other hand, recognition could be the packaging or the purple color. When it comes to Coca-Cola, it could be the thirst, could be recallability or wanting a cold drink. On the other hand, the logo and the color red or the shape of the bottle could be the recognition angle. So that's it. This brings an end to the video on understanding brand awareness, which is made up of two parts, recall and recognition. Hope you've understood the terms. Thank you and easy day.